Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. What does Nicholas Alexander Chavez's permanent exit mean for GH and Spencer and Trina's story? General Hospital GH spoilers reveal that Nicholas Alexander Chavez ex-Spencer Cassadine fans were dealt a difficult blow when his name suddenly disappeared from the contract list back in March. It was a huge sign that Chavez had been released from his contract and wouldn't be returning to the ABC soap like so many had hoped. Now TV Line is reporting what CDL already knew and reported, since multiple sources have told them that Nicholas Alexander Chavez's exit from the show has become permanent. It's technically not official since GH hasn't confirmed it yet, but we can all see the writing on the wall here. The buzz about Chavez's forever departure started back when he dropped all his GH stars from X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. That was in March as well, so the evidence has only continued to mount. With the addition of these insider reports, it seems safe to say that any Spencer Cassadine that we might see in the future will be a recast. However, there's no timetable on when that recast might happen or if it'll happen at all. There's been a lot going on with Jason Morgan's Steve Burton return, so the show doesn't seem to be in a rush to bring Spencer back. Although Spencer is presumed deceased at the moment, his love story with Trina Robinson to be in a alley remains unfinished. Spencer and Trina had a bright future ahead of them until he tangled with Esme Price Avery Pohl and took that tumble into the Seine. With a goldmine of storytelling opportunities left for Spencer and Trina in Port Charles, we have to believe the show will bring on a new version of Spencer eventually. The epic Spencer and Trina reunion they could get out of this seems too tempting to pass up. That said, this is probably a situation where the show is going to take their time and make sure they get this recast right. There's no hurry on Spencer's comeback when all this Jason and Sonny Corinthos Maurice Benard drama is taking center stage, so it seems fans will just have to live with the Spencer and Trina waiting game for a while. Laura Collins' Jeannie Francis briefly mentioned that Nicholas Cassadine Adam Huss is being transferred to an out-of-state prison, which is further proof that Spencer's story will remain on pause for the time being. It wouldn't make sense to send Spencer's father so far away if they had plans to bring his son back from the grave anytime soon, so that Nicholas news is perhaps a hint, too. As for Nicholas Alexander Chavez, you can catch him in Netflix's Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story later this year. General Hospital spoilers say Trina will have to find a way to carry on without Spencer for a while, so stick with us for other story predictions and Spencer updates. As the sunlight filtered through the blinds of the hospital room, casting a warm glow on the pale walls, the atmosphere crackled with tension and uncertainty. General Hospital had always been a hub of drama, but the latest news had sent shockwaves through its corridors and beyond. Nicholas Alexander Chavez, beloved by fans for his portrayal of Spencer Cassadine, was making a permanent exit from the show. The question on everyone's mind: what did this mean for GH, and more importantly, for Spencer and Trina's story? Spencer Cassadine, the enigmatic scion of the Cassadine dynasty, had always been a polarizing figure in Port Charles. With his smoldering good looks, sharp wit, and a penchant for trouble, he was both irresistible and infuriating. But it was his tumultuous relationship with Trina Robinson that had captured the hearts of viewers. Trina, the fiercely independent and compassionate daughter of Marcus Taggart, had been drawn into Spencer's orbit despite her better judgment. Their chemistry was undeniable, their connection electric, but their path to happiness had been fraught with obstacles at every turn. From family feuds to personal vendettas, their love had been tested time and again. With Nicholas Alexander Chavez's departure, fans feared that the epic love story of Spencer and Trina might be left unfinished, hanging in the balance like a cliffhanger waiting to be resolved. Would the writers be able to do justice to their romance without the dynamic presence of Chavez? Could another actor step into the role and seamlessly continue where he left off? As speculation ran rampant, the cast and crew of General Hospital remained tight-lipped about the future of Spencer and Trina's storyline. Rumors swirled about possible recasts, time jumps, or even a tragic end to their love story. But one thing was certain: the show must go on. Behind the scenes, the writers huddled together, brainstorming ideas and plotting the next chapter in the saga of Port Charles. They knew they had big shoes to fill with Chavez's departure, but they were determined to rise to the challenge and deliver a storyline that would keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Meanwhile, on screen, the residents of Port Charles grappled with their own dilemmas and dramas. Laura Spencer, Spencer's grandmother and matriarch of the Cassadine family, found herself torn between her loyalty to her grandson and her duty to protect the people of Port Charles from his reckless behavior. At the same time, Trina struggled to come to terms with the sudden absence of Spencer from her life. She tried to bury herself in her studies and her friendships, but his absence loomed over her like a shadow, a constant reminder of what could have been. As weeks turned into months, the void left by Chavez's departure became increasingly apparent. Fans clamored for answers, desperate to know the fate of their favorite characters and the future of their favorite couple. Would Spencer and Trina find their way back to each other, or were they destined to remain star-crossed lovers forever? Then, just when all hope seemed lost, a glimmer of light appeared on the horizon. Rumors began to surface that a new actor had been cast in the role of Spencer Cassadine, someone with the charisma and charm to fill Chavez's shoes and breathe new life into the character. The announcement sent shockwaves through the fandom, sparking a renewed sense of excitement and anticipation for what lay ahead. Could this newcomer capture the essence of Spencer Cassadine and reignite the spark between him and Trina? As the days passed and the air crackled with anticipation, General Hospital prepared to unveil its newest cast member and reveal the next chapter in the epic saga of Spencer and Trina's love story. For fans, it was a moment of hope and renewal, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, love would always find a way to prevail. And so, with bated breath and hearts full of anticipation, they awaited the next twist and turn in the roller coaster ride that was life in Port Charles. In the bustling world of daytime drama, where secrets are buried, love triangles thrive, and alliances shift like sand, General Hospital has remained a steadfast beacon of intrigue for decades. But behind the glamour and drama, the departure of a beloved character can send shockwaves through the soap opera universe. Today, we delve into the repercussions of Nicholas Alexander Chavez's permanent exit and its implications for the entangled web of relationships involving Spencer, Trina, and the denizens of Port Charles. As the sun bathes the cobblestone streets of Port Charles in a golden hue, the corridors of General Hospital buzz with activity. Nurses scurry from one patient's room to another, doctors confer in hushed tones, and the occasional melodious ring of the receptionist's phone cuts through the air. But amidst the controlled chaos of the hospital, there's an underlying sense of tension, fueled by the recent departure of one of the hospital's most promising young doctors, Dr. Nicholas Cassadine. Nicholas Alexander Chavez, the talented actor who brought Dr. Cassadine to life, bid farewell to General Hospital in a move that left fans reeling. His portrayal of the enigmatic doctor had captured the hearts of viewers, but as with all good soap operas, change is inevitable. Now, the question on everyone's lips is, what does Chavez's permanent exit mean for GH and the tangled love story of Spencer, Trina, and their interconnected lives? At the heart of this narrative lies the complicated dynamic between Spencer Cassadine, Trina Robinson, and the ghost of Nicholas Cassadine's legacy. Spencer, the charming yet troubled scion of the Cassadine dynasty, has always been a magnet for trouble. His rebellious streak and penchant for stirring up drama have made him a polarizing figure in Port Charles. But beneath the bravado lies a vulnerability that only Trina, his childhood friend turned confidant, seems to understand. Trina Robinson, portrayed with grace and depth by the talented actress Sydney Michaela, is a beacon of strength in a world fraught with uncertainty. Her unwavering loyalty to Spencer has been both a source of comfort and contention, as their friendship teeters on the brink of something more. But with the specter of Nicholas Cassadine looming over them, their budding romance has been fraught with obstacles at every turn. The departure of Nicholas Alexander Chavez from General Hospital sends shockwaves through this delicate balance, leaving fans to wonder how the absence of Dr. Cassadine will shape the future of Spencer and Trina's story. Will Spencer finally confront the demons of his past and step out of his father's shadow, or will Trina be left to pick up the pieces of a fractured friendship, longing for a connection that may never be? As the sun sets over Port Charles, casting long shadows across the cobblestone streets, the residents of this storied town are left grappling with the uncertainty of what lies ahead. But amidst the chaos and upheaval, one thing remains certain: the legacy of Nicholas Alexander Chavez's portrayal of Dr. Nicholas Cassadine will endure, leaving an indelible mark on the rich tapestry of General Hospital's history. For fans of Spencer, Trina, and the intricate web of relationships that bind them, the departure of Chavez may mark the end of an era. But in the ever-evolving world of daytime drama, where twists and turns abound, perhaps it's merely the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with intrigue, romance, and the timeless allure of General Hospital.